Okay, yo, it's 7 p.m., July 9th, 2026. Just had a dream last night that I saw some lady, like, biting some other lady face or something like that. Yo, I said a long time ago that I know for a fact that my family members got attacked and, like, reeled out to California and cloned. That happened without my knowledge, completely without my knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I had certain dreams about this. That's the only reason why I know the difference. So I don't know if somebody attacked my twin sister last night, like the original version of my twin sister. I don't know what's all going on. This whole area around here just got struck by lightning, and a lot of people, power went out. I actually heard the lightning strike. That do make me think back about when I was saying the prayer way back in the day. When I was asking if I should go around somebody, and then lightning had struck like the AC unit in my auntie spot. You know what I'm saying? That also make me think about July 16th, 2025, when I was walking through the Regal Tower Apartments in Southfield, Michigan, and I saw a streak of lightning. I don't know if somebody got intentions on trying to bring harm to me or my family, or I don't know, a dude named Tease I used to know. I don't know, but if so, don't do it. I'm going to end this video on letting it be known once again. I reached out to certain female celebrities in the past. There was never a response. There was never a reciprocation. That's like throughout my whole life. I've been celibate since February 2022. I've been sober since February 2023. A lot of people has tried to make up lies about me in the past. A lot of people has framed me in the past also. I'm not saying that I get to, tripping and panicking when it starts storming, because it always storms in Florida. But I don't know what's all being stated about me, but it's some type of a block over my phone to where I'm not seeing everything. And when I get on the internet and I look at stuff on the internet, I feel like I be seeing people mocking pictures that I took with people way back in high school days. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that I was cool with way back in the year of 2007 and the year of 2008. So to all these female celebrities, hey, I sent out messages in the past. There was never reciprocation. Like, nobody ever, responded to anything like that. And another thing, the whole time I was in Los Angeles, California, was a lot of people hacking my phone and blocking my phone away from being heard. You know what I'm saying? And that's still something that's ongoing. And it wasn't just a celebrity that I reached out to. I actually sent out messages and YouTube links to people that I went to high school with back in the day, or I knew from way back in college days, or people in my old neighborhood, or people that I just knew in Michigan that I just knew around my area. You know what I'm saying? Just from talking to, or people that I knew around Florida. I sent out messages from 2023 all the way up until now. But it was really never a reciprocating conversation. So for a long time now, there's been a falsified demo that's been on my phone. A hacking demo. Falsified hacking demo, yo. That's been on my phone. So if anybody think that they've been socializing back and forth with me, you haven't been. I'm being lied on. I'm being framed. If it's somebody saying that they've been talking to me or been impregnated by me, let me know as soon as possible, because my image has been framed a lot, and people has put sleeping pills in my food and all of that with the intent to frame me and sabotage me, because they think that this stuff is something to be joking about. You know what I'm saying? Trying to frame me, and it's feeling like as long as they can persuade an audience of people that they can get away with whatever they want to get away with, that's not how it goes. And I also put up a message a minute ago talking about how I got framed back in 2020. Some type of note was fabricated or something like that. People tried to make me look suicidal and stuff like that. While I was in Michigan, some type of note was fabricated. I think my auntie fabricated a note in St. George, South Carolina, took a picture of my gun and then made up some lie about me. And another thing, I think that happened to me in February 2026. I think somebody put something up on the internet under my image on February 7th between 10 and 11 p.m. and made up some lie. That's just what I believe. And it's amazing how some people has done this, and then they think that I can just, you know what I'm saying, not have certain dreams and visions about this kind of stuff. I know this kind of stuff has happened. But I be trying to be patient too, because at the same time, I could be overstepping my boundaries in certain situations. Like, I could be saying things that's, that possibly don't need to be said. Maybe God got everything covered. But I do know I've been framed a lot in the past. I do know my image has been lied on a lot in the past. I don't know if people's being more supportive or not, but I do know vengeance is God's. So I ain't got revenge on a single person for the stuff that I've been through. I spoke up. I talked about what's going on. I talked about what I believe is happening. But as far as actually physically going to do something to somebody, I ain't done anything to anybody, and I ain't told anybody to do anything to anyone either. You know what I'm saying? So God bless to everybody. I am trying to move in a peaceful, calm, cautious way, but I do be letting it be known that, It's a lot of messed up stuff that's going on, yo. And I be trying to figure out, what God is telling me. Maybe God could be telling me calm down and chill out. I don't know, but I'm not wishing bad things on anyone, especially the female family members and the male family members of mine that I believe is being held captive somewhere else after being cloned. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of lies is being told. A lot of people is like playing like games and stuff still, hacking in my phone and stuff. They got a Florida Power and Light truck out there right now. So, like I said, I've reached out to people. I've reached out, let it be known what's going on in my life, but don't nobody want to get involved because they be too paranoid because they feel like you in some crazy stuff, AJ. That's what they be saying when they look at me, you know what I'm saying? I can't blame anybody for looking out for their own good health and good well-being, but when I talk about people that I'm related to that I believe is like possibly been held captive somewhere, a bunch of negative stuff happened, you know what I mean? That's not something that I'll play about with anybody, and that's not something that I'll take lightly. And that's not something that I'll just like completely ignore and walk away from neither. But I can't blame other people. But what just happened, was I think yesterday some kind of scandalizing lie got told or something. Something is ongoing. And I don't think people gonna really stop until they just, stop. But I know for a fact that certain family members of mine have been cloned, and people be thinking that I'm going to ignore that and overlook that, yo. Like, I know my mother been cloned. I know my siblings been cloned. I'm not ignoring that. So if I got siblings and my mom is somewhere else, I'm not sitting back just watching that. I'm not just walking around in a comfortable manner. No, I said a long time ago. I'm hoping and praying that they safe, healthy, and alive wherever they are at.